Hey, yo, what's up, guys, and welcome to the channel, man. I'm so pleased to have you back for some new content. Welcome, man. This spiritual journey that I've been on, man, this spiritual journey, spiritual awakening has been such a long, tough ride, but it's been one of the greatest things I ever encountered in my life, man. It's a great experience, and I just want to continue to keep sharing it with you guys. And like one of the keys to my spiritual awakening, just the spiritual growth. But before I do, I want to say thank you for everybody who tuned in to last week's video, man. Thank you, all you guys. Oh, I love it, man. I really do appreciate you guys, and give me likes and everything, man. Get the likes to give me hit the algorithm so I can start getting up my views and everything like that, and be able to get my voice out there wide scale. This is a movement. I don't want people to start to understand what they're going through. So I know there's a lot of people out there who's probably experiencing this right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. But hey, I'm going to give you my experience on how we can rock together and get through it. So please hit that like button, share and subscribe, and tune in for, some more content from me on this awakening process. And then just like in general, life in general, how we can be better people. So let's get into it, man. This is the key. What I'm talking about, this is the key, man, to your spiritual awakening. And it's letting go. Let go, guys. Let go of all the BS that's ever happened to you in life. Be able to let it go and forgive, right? Forgive. Move on. Now, notice I didn't say forget, because you are not going to forget what anybody has done to you or anything that has happened to you that has left a visible scar, right? Outside and on the inside, you're going to be scarred from your heart, your feelings, your emotions. Right? You'll never forget that. So that's why it's hard for a lot of people to be able to move on with their lives just because of what had happened to them. They're going to always remember that. But I'm going to give you guys 4 reasons on why it's so hard for people to learn how to forgive others, right? To forgive others in just situations and people, things that they've been in, right? So the number one reason why, well, not the number one reason, but it's just one of the reasons why it's so hard for us to like forgive and move on is because of the attachment that we have. The type of attachment we have with the person and who that person was to us, what they meant to us, right? So let's say if it's your girlfriend, right, or a boyfriend, right? You've given that person your heart, your husband. You've given that person your wife. You've given this person your heart, and you would expect for them to treat you as such. Right? But then as soon as that person cheats on you, that person doesn't treat you fairly in your relationship, right? They abuse you, they neglect you. So they do anything like that, you're gonna have to start looking for exit stage left. It's gonna be so hard for you to do it because I married this person. It's the person that I love. It's the first person I ever loved in my life. And I can't believe, that they would be doing this to me. Or if it's a family member, any family member, man, it is just so hard for us to just let it go because of the attachment that we have to these people, right? And then how it makes us feel, after it happens. All right, and now the number 2 reason why it's so hard for us to forgive and move on, right? Remember what I said earlier. Number 1, if it's a spouse or it's a family member, that person is around us constantly. They're in our lives. We don't want to seem weak or inferior, right? By apologizing to anybody or accepting what somebody has done to us. Because whoever did what to us, trust me, it enough for you to have to actually, I forgive you, for anything like that, you truly screwed up. And now it's up to me to accept that. But first, I want you to acknowledge that something is wrong. And if it has to be us first, we're going to start to have that feeling like this person don't really care about us. And they will run over you. They will abuse you. That's why so many people go through that type of relationship. It's just not women going through abusive relationships. It's males too. They get belittled by these females that tell them, you ain't nothing. Yeah, I know y'all seen the videos. Y'all laugh at them when it's a woman talking to a man. But when it's a man talking to a woman, y'all like, oh my God, how could you do this? Why would you talk to this woman like that? But as soon as y'all see this woman all upside this man's head, poking him and stuff like that, y'all cracking up. It's funny. That stuff ain't funny, man. It's the same type of abuse. It's just female to male. And some people think that, oh man, that shit can't happen to a man. A man ain't finna let that happen. Yeah, there are some men out there who let that happen to them. They are. Because they love that woman, one. And then two, they don't want to hurt that woman because they know if they lash out. Right? And then three, they're trying to understand, or they're being understanding of what's going on with her, what you're feeling. But through all that stuff, I'm going to still need you to go get some help with your problems. I can't keep letting you beat on me. I can't keep letting you treat me this way. Right? So that's two. That's two. We don't want to see the weak and in fear. People will run over us. And now three, the hurt that you've caused, the hurt that whoever caused to you, that hurt, my God, you will never, ever, ever, ever forget when somebody hurts you, right? And the pettiness inside, because this is what happens when people continue to keep hurting you and treating you unfair. You're going to start the bubble. You're going to start the bubble and you're going to want to get revenge. You will sit there and be wishing that something bad happened to this person simply because how they hurt you, what they did to you. You can't take it. And over time, as many people who continue to do that to you, right, who continue to step on you and your feelings, you'll become cold and bitter. Either you're going to do unto others as they are doing unto you, or you're going to turn the other cheek. You're going to cower. You're going to submit to the hurt. You're going to submit to the pain. And you don't have to. But you don't have to. But this is what so many of us do. So many of us, why we can't learn how to forgive anybody for what they've done to us. I know this sounds really crazy that I'm saying this, but I'm talking about you really have to learn to forgive whoever did whatever they did to you. But then you're going to have to get to this point. Number four. Why? Why'd you do it? And I don't want no BS answer. I want to know why you did to me what you did. Come on, tell me. Because I've been living with this in my heart. I've been living with this in my mind. And I've been projecting these feelings onto other people. Why do I feel so insecure? Why do I not want to be vulnerable in a relationship? Because of what you did to me. Why'd you do it? You know what it's going to cause? It's going to cause that person, if it's their wife or husband or whatever, any type of relationship that you guys have. It's going to cause that person, if it's a man with a woman or a woman with a man, it's going to cause them to hate women. They're going to despise women and treat them poorly. And the same thing for a woman. She's going to hate men and treat them like crap. Oh, and don't let it be a family member, because if it's a family member and you send them asking them why and they can't give you a definitive answer, then you know what you're going to do? You're not going to trust people. You just ain't going to trust nobody. You're going to question everything, even though you should question everything. But when it comes to people and allowing them, right, I'm going to be cool with you. But don't screw me over. Don't screw me over, because I've had my close family and relatives do that to me. That type of feeling that you have. I just want to know why. So I'm going to have to show you something, though. Because just because you ask somebody why, don't mean you're going to get the answer that you want, right? The true answer, because you know that there's an answer. The people out there who are going on this walk, me going on this walk, man, the spiritual awakening and enlightenment, is that I get it. I'm aware. So I'm aware of everything that I've done in my relationships with anybody that I don't rock with anymore. I'm aware of everything that I've done. And if I was to ever have to sit down with anybody out there in the world, right, I would be able to say what I did. I'm cool. But I know, I know that it's going to be very, very hard for that person I'm talking to say what they did. They're going to be waiting for me because they're not there yet. And if they was, I wouldn't be saying this to you right now. Those things would be done. It'll be in the doing right now. But it's not. It's not going to be. And that's something that you're going to have to start to deal with. You're going to learn to deal with as you go on this trip. You got to learn to deal with another person's answer. Whether you like it or you don't. Because it's their answer, it's theirs. And you have to understand that people are not where you are right now in life. Not just yet. Not just yet. They're not there. But they're getting there. And you got to give them their grace. Now, depending on what this person has done to you, right? It's up to you. It's up to you to accept that apology. It's up to you to accept trying to go back to rekindle anything. But the only way you rekindle anything is that there was something that was there that's tangible, right? That helps out both of you guys. It's mutual. But if it's not, it's gonna be so easy. Right? Make it easy for me to just move on. Because most people don't want to move. When I say that word move on, we go back, right? We go back to attachments. And attachments, it's so hard for another person to move on because they've been together for so long and you don't want to start over. You ever start over a relationship? You gotta learn a person all over. This new person, I gotta learn them all over again, man. I gotta do all that dating and going, I gotta do it all over again. But check it out though. If it's necessary, you will get it done. You do not want to spend your life with somebody who just devalues you. They don't respect you. They don't love you. You don't want to do that. And as hard as it sounds and will be, not maybe, will be, you will have to move on. You cannot continue to put yourself through that. You don't love yourself if you do that. Seriously, really, actually, do I really love myself if I let people treat me the way that they do? You don't love me. But it's the attachment that you have with that person. And the way they make you feel. When they talk down on you, like, you can't go out there and get nobody. They talk crazy. Ain't nobody who want to be with you. You ain't nothing. You don't do nothing. But remember, the attachment you have with that person and the security and the comfort that they provide. Well, security, if you don't work and they do and they take care of everything, which is the fact that it's a person in your life and you don't like to be alone. And security, I feel safe that somebody else is there. Doesn't necessarily have to always be money for a person to be with somebody. Don't get it twisted. People got their own money now. But it's just the comfort that they bring. And it's so hard for people to be alone now. Remember what I said though. I recommend that you get along so you can fix on you and understand why is it so hard for me to be alone? Why do I have to be with somebody all the time? You find that out when you go deep down inside. But that's another video. Why did you do what you did? And I'm going to tell you right now why people do what they do to other people. Because they're people, right? And we're here on earth having human experiences. And they choose to have this experience where they keep screwing people over because it makes them feel good to have somebody out there in the world feel just as messed up as they do. Miserable as they do. They love it. That's why they do it. That's why when it comes to me and my level of trust, I trust everybody. I trust them to do exactly what they want to do. Period. And you guys are going to have to start learning how to do the same. You guys are going to have to start understanding to lower your expectations when it comes to people pleasing you, right? You're going to have to lower that shit. It's very, very hard to find somebody that's really compatible with you. It really is. Especially if you haven't done anything to fix your mental, anything to fix your physical appearance. Like if you've done anything to fix anything about yourself, you just, nobody, come on, man. You might want to deal with that. But it's high time that we did. It's high time that we started to do that. It's high time that we started to take care of number one. And in order to take care of number one and go on this trip like I'm on right now, is to learn how to let go, forgive, and not forget. I almost said not forget, but you ain't gonna forget. Scars are there. Like this scar that I have right here, guys. Scar I had right here. When my mom was telling me to stop playing on the fence at one of my brother's birthday parties. I'm up there busting balloons and she told me earlier what was gonna happen to me, but nope, I get scarred. I'm gonna forever remember this because I didn't listen. And it's the same thing that's gonna happen to you if you don't listen. You just continuing to accumulate scars all over the outside and inside of your body. It's gonna make it harder and harder for you to breathe. That's a song, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be very, very. It's hard. This whole process is hard. I don't care what anybody says. Like when I talk to my wife, this thing is hard to deal with. But trust me, the things in life have to be hard. So when you finish, when you accomplished, right, you'll appreciate it more. I went through hell to get through this, and I'd be damned if I just let it go like that. That's gonna be your mentality. So this is my mentality going on this trip. I'm here to assist with anybody out there who's going through it, because these words that I'm saying, I'm pretty sure it resonates with somebody. It's gonna get you there. And this is gonna get you there. The key, one of the keys, right, to spiritual enlightenment is learning how to let go and forgive. Guys, try it. Try it. You know, you'll feel good, you'll feel liberated. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to feel liberated and just go on our way. So many people are stuck, you know, on wealth and desire, right? But you got to get to that righteousness phase. And you got to get to the liberation phase when you feel free. But, you know, righteous phase, you're going to start doing things for other people. I'm telling you, we getting our energy up. We getting our energy up. This is how you get your energy up. You can't do it if you're letting things from the past drag and bring you down. You'll never be able to step into the future that you're going to create, right? Right now, you're operating in the past. You'll never be in the moment. You'll never be here in the present. You have to do that work to fix whatever happened back then, so you can get over it. You will never forget it. And since you won't never forget it, you'll use it as fuel, as fire for you to keep going. You use it as wisdom so you don't do it again. And you know what to look for in whatever relationship that you have. Trust me, guys. Everything that's happening to us is for a reason. There's no such thing. It's no such thing as failure. It's just mistakes. And we learn. We learn from our mistakes, right? We do. But we grow when we learn from the mistakes of other people. Let's get this wisdom, guys. Listen up. Let's fix it. These are the ways that you let go. This is how you let go, right? This is how you let go. Value yourself. Understand that I won't be my true self, who I'm determined, it's my will to be this, but I can never get there if I can't let go of my past. It's dragging me down. I will never ascend. Work daily, guys, daily on what you need to do to learn to forgive. Just know it makes you sick. It makes you feel terrible when you carry this weight on you. Like for me, it hurt for me, but going back to the people, right, that I had, the conflicts and all that, going back there and figuring out why. I figured out my why, even if it wasn't the answer that I was looking for, but they gave it to me and I accepted it, because remember I said, these are people on earth having human experiences. Allow them to have them because you had yours. But now you out of that, and you got to give them their grace. Give them their grace, guys. Well, please, dig deep down inside. Understand what bothers you, what gets you hyped, what gets that. It brings on the anxiety and depression. Understand that. Go deal with it. And then go deal with those people and let it go. Forgive them, guys. Learn to forgive, and we'll all grow together. Yo, that's my time. That's my time. I don't know. I don't want to hold this thing up any longer, man. But please, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Please, like I asked, guys, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, man. Get me out there. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.